man. I'm not trying to flirt, man. You know I'm just friendly. These times, man, I might with the beat.
At guard, 6'6", number 10.
Game featuring two of the elite teams in the Western Conference.
Well, if you look through history, Kevin, the Western Conference has been dominant in the NBA. So much talent in this league, but it's been pushed to the left coast just a little bit. Multiple All-Stars and still teams fighting for the playoffs. So this is a huge matchup for us here tonight.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the five for Jason Kidd right now. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Derek Lively is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Montgomery in at the 3 slot. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
First team foul. At the line for your defender, Chet Holmgren. Shooting one.
Well, Brent, Mark Daigneault was named the 2024 Coach of the Year. Not once, but twice.
Yeah, he won 2 separate Coach of the Year awards. One voted on by his peers, and the other one voted on by the media. What a remarkable accomplishment for such a young coach that has not only grown himself, but grown this team in ways that a lot of other squads are envious.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After Luka Doncic's miss. Outside, Dort. Unloads from 13. Holmgren kicks to Caruso. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Thunder coming to this one after the win against Utah.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Dort finds Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Shot clock at 6. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Lively a screen on Dort. Here's Montgomery. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
Doncic passes to Lively. Back to Doncic. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Klay Thompson.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Montgomery, defended by Dort. To the middle, here's Lively, and finished off by Lively.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Williams. His last outing with 20 points. Driving the lane. The layup missed. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass.
Creating space. Doncic will move defenders around.
Thunder have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Pass to Dort. Rebounded by Gafford. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Yep, that one goes.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Gafford. Still without a basket. And it's Doncic missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Right block shot. The Mavericks pull it in. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against a team that shot it well.
And here is Williams, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Shoots over Gafford, and a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
Assertive shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, not giving him a chance.
He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
It's time for the dance jam. If you see yourself on the big screen and you know what to do, show us to do.
Oklahoma City making a change. Wallace is checked in. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at the Mavericks. They're sitting pretty, second place, looking to take the top spot. And checking out Oklahoma City, right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
And seeing where the Thunder are, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas, trailing by 2. Stafford to screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic from deep three-point land. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Holmgren's got 5.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Lively against Holmgren. Lively the pass to Montgomery. Nice defense from Dort. The Thunder leading by 4. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks. Mark Daigneault and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Back to Williams. Wallace with the screen on Gafford. Williams finds Wallace. And the dunk by Wallace.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Down low, they need this. And finished off by Lively.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Williams can't get it to go.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And he makes the first. Here we are, Brent, right in the middle of the season now. How do players stay mentally sharp during this time of year?
Well, it's really coming down to a lot of what the support staff can do for your team. Physically, you want to be in the best condition you can. So are you getting your massages? Are you taking care of your treatments? Are you getting in the weight room to make sure your body is not atrophying in any way? You keep that strength that you put on in the off season. All these little things add up to you maintaining a level of performance and consistency that your teammates and yourself can rely on, Kevin.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. you see on this list know a little bit about putting points on the board. They're the shooting guards averaging the most points over the last 10 games. Kyrie Irving is second.
And this is the cream of the crop at the two-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
Well, these are the assassins of the NBA right there. The players who can turn a game on its head when they start to feel it. They are almost always the primary focus of the opposing defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And stolen by Williams. And it's Dort, top of the key. Back to Williams. Wallace with the screen on Doncic. And it's sent back by Irving.
And that's some crafty defense from Irving, managing to see that shot coming.
And here is Doncic. 32 points for him last game against Minnesota. From 15 feet away, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And it's all knotted up.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Driving inside. The shot misses. Nice D from Doncic. Montgomery. He's defended by Hartenstein. Montgomery the pass to Doncic. Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. Shoots over Dort. Doncic no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the growth that Shai has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved that he's adding to his game.
Thompson outside. Washington sets the pick for Thompson. 5 on the clock. The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by Williams.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Thompson outside. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Now, here's Doncic after the miss from Chet Holmgren. Thompson outside, takes a 3. Connects from three-point range.
Love watching Klay Thompson and that easy stroke of his.
Wiggins outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice D from Doncic.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Thompson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Wallace. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Oklahoma City moving it around. Wiggins dishes to Holmgren. Over Marshall. Misses off the right iron. Mavericks trail by 3. Washington kicks to Thompson. Doncic against Hartenstein. Pass to Grimes. Thompson outside. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, for poster guys, it's usually dunks, but I wouldn't mind a Klay Thompson jump shot poster to look at on a nightly basis.
Now here's Wallace. Here's Holmgren. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Doncic against Wallace. From outside the arc, 3-pointer, Joe good.
On the finishing end in the catch and shoot, Joe is deadly.
Doncic against Wallace. Pass to Grimes. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
So it's the Thunder now. 3-point lead. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Wallace is out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now here's Irving. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Irving against Wallace. Pass to Holmgren. To the paint. To the wing on the left. Hartenstein passes to Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Over Irving. Wallace, good. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Now, here is Irving. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. Thompson passes to Washington. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And on the way from Irving for 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Wallace against Irving. Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. Now, here's Holmgren. Pass to Joe. Now, here's Holmgren. 35 points for him last game against Utah.
Let us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10. The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Now Irving lets it go with the 3. Rebound by Wallace. Wiggins against Thompson. Holmgren dishes to Wiggins. Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Wallace with the ball. Guarded now by Marshall. Wallace's shot is good.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Mavericks trail by 5. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Thompson with the 3.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look. Joe passes to Holmgren.
Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. Marshall with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
For the Mavericks, P.J. Washington taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, 3-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
That one is no good. The Thunder with the lead. Caruso with the ball. He gets that one. And so it's Dallas with it. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Irving attacking over Wallace. Irving, good. Irving's got 6.
And the master from the mid-range, you just assume Irving's going to drill that shot every time.
Pass to Holmgren. Now Caruso. He's covered by Thompson. Back to Caruso. Outside Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Mavericks with the rebound. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Joe finds Holmgren over Washington. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And it's Dallas with another.
This is why you always have to be up in the space of Kyrie Irving. He can pull up in the blink of an eye. So lethal.
Wallace outside. Williams looking over the floor.
Clearly foul.
P.J. Washington. First personal foul.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
One of the most unique players that we've seen, Holmgren, part of this new crop of 7-footers with skill, combines rare length and great ability. And when you add his feel for the game, it could make him special.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Holmgren hits them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Washington with this screen on Wallace. Irving drives in. Count it. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Look, this guy, Kyrie Irving, has incredible confidence when he's going inside to finish over the D.
Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Irving against Wallace. Pass to Joe. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And while we can, let's find out a little bit about the shooting guards around the league and which of them have had the most assists over the last 10 games. Kyrie Irving third.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, it truly is. You need to have scoring from that off-guard position, but with the way the point guards score nowadays, a ball mover is certainly an asset. With the way those guys spread the ball around, that's what you get.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
floor, it's the Spartans. Come ahead, fans. Get loud and let's hear it. We've got defense coming your way, fans. Who needs one? Make some noise.
Jalen Williams, averaging about 19 points, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Montgomery, the pass to Doncic. Montgomery, defended by Caruso. And he drives in. Here's Grimes. Drills it from outside. Grimes has got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs.
And Grimes keeping the D honest, spacing them out, that time from the corner.
Pass to Caruso. Inside. Here's Holmgren. Yep, that one goes in there. Holmgren's got 9 points.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Wallace. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. 2 points. That one goes. Holmgren's got it all tied up now for the Thunder. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. On the wing, Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Lively. The shot, no good. Good D by Holmgren. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
The Thunder have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Wallace.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pass to Gafford. Back to Doncic. Now Lively. He's defended by Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Jumps up. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
The length of SGA is huge there. At 6'6", he can be pretty disruptive to your offense.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocked away and stolen by Caruso. It's Gilgeous-Alexander at the elbow. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice D from Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. 4-point game. Offensive rebound. Shots good by Gafford.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Utah.
I felt like in that game, too, he was a man on a mission defensively. Finishing up with 4 steals is an impressive feat. And you can tell he takes pride in that part of the game.
Yeah, easy call.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. No good on the free throw.
You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
Irving's checked in for Najee Marshall. And he sinks the second. And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 3. Poked away, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Alex Caruso. Doncic looking it over. Looking to end his cold spell.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Caruso, the pass to Williams. It's deflected. Here's Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. First in scoring, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. And the first one at the line is good. And the Thunder with some changes. Holmgren comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one is off. The Mavericks trailing. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Lively. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Outside Williams. Caruso kicks to Dort. Drops in the tray. Dort's got his first 3 points of the game.
The size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. He can be really effective at any position on the floor.
To the middle. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Pass to Caruso. And here is Holmgren. Oh, good on the 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Montgomery defended by Dort. Here's Gafford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That That one on Gilgeous Alexander.
Taking it up strong, Gafford rewarded with a trip to the free throw line.
First trip to the line for him here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Gafford.
You know, for a big guy, Daniel Gafford is very active and agile when he's playing. You appreciate a tall guy like that who can make some moves.
Gafford cans them both. And here's Gilgeous Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Count it, good.
Gilgeous Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Now, here is Irving. 12 points for him. Lively against Holmgren. Lively the pass to Montgomery. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the screen on Dort. Here's Montgomery, and the jumper is on the mark. 6 points for him. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. He's got 20. Outside, Dort. Holmgren in the high post. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Irving dishes to Doncic. Montgomery, defended by Dort. The 15-footer. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Outside, Dort. Gafford with the steal. The 3 for Doncic. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Greetings all, halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
And the next topic to touch on, a look at which players might be appearing in the upcoming dunk contest.
The NBA has a lot of great athletes, but if you look up and down this list, you see some of the most athletic guys in the world at any sport.
Yeah, there's a beauty to just watching these guys fly. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Daniel Gafford is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Montgomery in at the small forward spot. On the Mavericks with possession here. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gafford throws it down.
And most of Gafford's points are going to come right there around the rim, and he loves to throw it down.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Doncic. Nice move. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Mavericks leading. Into the lane. And it's in there. 8 points for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Williams. Dort with a screen for Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. Number 1, the Thunder.
And anybody who's a fan of defense has got to love this team. I mean, no one loves to see their name on top of that leaderboard as much as this coaching staff.
The first one falls.
Just keep seeing more and more evidence about Jalen Williams being the total package, a swingman who scores it, rebounds, passes, and can defend.
Good on both. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. The lead is 2. Williams against Gafford. Lively high post. 8 points for him. And here they come. Goes up. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander positioning himself well and knew exactly where to get to in the open space.
Doncic kicks to Gafford. Pass to Doncic. Off target from outside. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Doncic outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And the layup falls. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Now, here's Doncic. 6 points for him. To stop the run. And Doncic with the triple.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. So it's the Thunder now. It's a 1-point game. Outside Williams. Feet away. A wide open look here for Caruso. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Mavericks trailed by 4. Pass to Gafford. Irving with it. And again, Dallas turns it over. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Doncic passes to Lively. Irving against Caruso. Left side, Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
He tried to guard Kyrie without fouling, and that is a challenge unto itself. So nimble with the ball and that shifty handle.
At the line for 2.
Free throw, good, Irving. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Now Williams. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Here's Doncic. He's got 9. Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Irving. Fires for 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's. Here's Caruso. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And it's Irving with the rebound. Irving's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Down low. The kick out to Williams. To the paint. Wants to get it over to Dort, and does. No good with the layup. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 7. Irving dishes to Doncic. Dallas again missing. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Luka Doncic.
Oh, so slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants.
The Thunder have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
first one falls for him. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. Certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. Fifth on the list, the Thunder.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
Mavericks trail by 9. And here is Doncic. He's got 9. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Dallas, no good that time either. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the wing. Gafford against Caruso. 5 on the clock. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Sinks the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 12 now for Oklahoma City. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Caruso. Gafford against Williams. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Shoots over Caruso. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Luka Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 37.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Irving kicks to Doncic. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the front of the rim and out. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Here's Dort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
One of the things that I think opponents struggle with is Luguentz Dort and his build. You rarely see a combination of a guy that might not be that tall, but has that kind of width and explosiveness athletically.
And the first one drops.
Hugensdorf continues to find ways to impress you and expand his offensive game. But he knows he's come into the league as a defender, and he takes a tremendous amount of pride in it.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Then for the Mavericks, P.J. Washington comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Kyrie Irving. And he can't hit the second. A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you'll love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium. This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Here's Doncic, forcing his way inside. Doncic.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Outside, Dort. Holmgren in the post. Started by Doncic. And pairs Holmgren, that's good, on the assist by Dort. Dort's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. Here's Montgomery. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Dort. And Dallas with a change here, too. Marshall's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Here's Montgomery. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wallace has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wallace. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Wallace with a screen on Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander hits to Wiggins. No good from outside. Mavericks trail by 16. Now, here's Washington. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. All 3 throws good from Doncic. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Wiggins outside. Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. To the paint. Marshall with the steal. Baseline try. Clay caps off the break well.
And that's what makes Clay an all-time great as far as shooting the basketball. Just step inside the three-point line, and he'll still hurt you.
And brand new contract for Klay Thompson as of this summer. Isn't it nice to have that settled? My goodness.
Well, it's fantastic for Clay to get that weight off of his shoulders. I think there were times last year where visibly we could see that playing on him. Now that stuff is all settled. Clay will settle back in, and hopefully we'll see some remarkable performances from him.
No coverage that time. Thompson's got 14 points for the game.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 11. Inside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Oklahoma City's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. It's intercepted. Here's Thompson. Wiggins with some nice D. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Thunder lead by 11. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
We're not talking to each other. Offensively or defensively, let's talk.
And Coach Jason Kidd citing one of the things that can happen over the course of an evening, breakdown in communication.
And the problem is, even in a league of superstars, this is ultimately a team game. You have to work together to succeed.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Williams. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.